Assalamu alaikum. So I have two signals here, x1 and x2, and in this video I have to make a summation, that means x1 plus x2, by using a MATLAB code. Now you might be thinking that it's so easy, x1 plus x2, then I will get the result x. But actually no, it's not so easy. So let me draw this signal, then you will understand why this is not so easy. Okay, so let me draw this signal. Okay, so let's draw first x1. Okay, so let's say this is x1. So this is my 0 index 7 and the index starts from -2, so -2 -1 0 1 and ends at 2, right? And this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8, and this is 9. And similarly, if I draw n2, you will see that this is x2, and you can see that this index starts from -1, so -1 0 1 2 3. Okay, I have to extend this, and this is 4. Okay, so at -1 it's 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and then 6. Okay, now I think you have got the problem. The problem is these two signals didn't start from the same index. That means this starts from -2 and this started from -1, and these two signals ended at different position, so we can't sum these two signals directly by using just a x1 plus x2 function. Similarly, this x1 has 1 2 3 4 5 elements, and this x2 has 1 2 3 4 5 6 elements. That means if you write in MATLAB x1 plus x2, it will give you an error. So to solve this problem, what I can do, so I have a function here. Okay, so I have a function here, I have make a function, so let me copy this function here and paste it, let's say here. Okay, now I will step by step tell you what is this function doing. Actually, this is my main function. At the left, this is my main function, so this is x1 and this is x2, and now I have made a signal sum function. I am calling signal sum function, which is made by me, and I am sending x1 n1 x2 n2 the signals value and the indexes, and it's the function is receiving the signals value and signals index. Similarly, second signals value, second signals index. And now as these two signals starts from different position, we have to make these two signals index similar. That means if I plus these two signals, I will get a new index. Okay, this is n1, this is n2, and the new signals, let's say this is x, which is equal to x1 plus x2. These two signals have to start from the same, these two signals have to start from the same position. Okay, that means this starts from -2, so this signal also have to start from, these signals have to start from the -2. That means -2, the minimum value of this index is -2, right? And that's why I have write here the minimum of n1 and n2, and it will end at index 4, and 4 is the maximum index between n1 and n2, so it will end at the maximum of n1 and n2. Now you may have some problem that what will happen here for x2. No value is here for -2. Okay, let's see what happens. We can assume that here you have a 0. Can we assume that at -2 we have 0 here? We can also, we obviously can assume that. Similarly, can we assume that at 3 here is 0, at 4, at index 4 here you have 0? Yes, we obviously can assume that. So first of all, to sum these two signal, I have to make, so to sum these two signal, first I make these two empty signals, sorry, not empty, that's zero signals. Okay, so what is new x1? New x1 is 0. So let me draw new x1. So this is new x1, and the new x1's index is simply n, and n is starts from -2 at ends at 4, and initially new x1's value is 0. It's zeros, right? That means 0 0 0 0 0 0. Similarly, the new x2, this index is also n, and it starts from -2 and ends at 4, and this is also 0. This is also 0. And now we have to put this value. So what this line will do, it will pick new index, new x1's index. It will pick the new x1 index and put there x1. That means, let me tell you this thing, let me erase this red lines. So what this line is doing, this line is picking the values from -2. Let me, okay, this line is the first line, this line. Okay, this line is picking the values from -2 to +2 and place it here. So -2 has 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, and these values are initially as this values is initially 0, and this is also 0. Now the second line, what this second line is doing, second line is picking this value and placing it here. Okay, so let's see. So this is -1. At -1 its value is 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. Okay, and at -2 this is equal to 0. And now let's see, you have new x1 and new x2, and the values of new x1 indexes starts from -2 and ends at 4, and the number of elements for new x1 and new x2 is same. That means now you can plus new x1 and new x2, and you will get x, right? So this is my function which is returning. So with what this function is returning, this function is returning x, that means this thing, and this function is returning n, that means this thing, right? Okay, so this is my function. So this is my function, this is my main code, and this is my function. And if I run this code here, let me run this code, and I have get the sum x and n, which starts from -2 to +4. And now if I want to draw, let's see what happens inside. Let me draw inside this function. So stem, wait, let me make a subplot of 3 1 1, then stem, let's say n comma new x1, then subplot 3 1 2, stem n comma new x2, and finally subplot 3 3 3, stem n comma x. So let's see this function works or not. What's happening here? Oh, this is 3 1, sorry. Now let me run this code. Okay, So let me also write the title, then you can understand it, that the first graph is actually new x1, the second graph is actually new x2, the third graph is actually sum, that means x is equal to new x1 plus new x2. Okay, now let me run this code. Okay, so this is new x1 starts from -2 to +4. At -1 it basically starts from -1, but we have put a 0 at -2. Similarly new x2 we have put a 0 at -2 here, and then we plus these two signals and get this result. Okay, so thank you.